To learn about the off-grid lifestyle and to be inspired to live your dreams, click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit the bell notification. We have 1.5 acres of land, and I would say that most of it we cannot access in the summertime because of the creepy crawlies. The creepy crawlies being copperhead snakes, heck, even snakes, they make you jump. Ticks, spiders, especially the recluse spider. He's kind of a dangerous little monster, but he can sneak up on you in your bed too, so I guess it doesn't matter. But it really is a shame because much of our land is so beautiful. You can come out here and just relax, and we have a creek, and what's really disappointing is when the rain comes down, this creek is beautiful, but we can't come down here. I say we can't, I mean we could, but there is just this little thing in the back of your mind that tells you that you can't do it. Well, I wanted to clean this up a little bit down here in our wooded area so we can at least come down to the creek after it rains. Well, if you take a lawnmower down here, you're going to bust up a blade pretty quick because of all the rocks and the sticks, and you bend a blade one after another. So today I thought, you know, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to whack down some weeds so Carolyn and I can come down here on a pleasant evening. Of course, we'd have to put on some bug spray. Now, I don't want to just destroy the beauty of the wooded area, so I'm just going to clean up a little patch from just, I don't know, just a little square footage from the property line into the woods down to the creek. The rest of it I'm going to leave up so it looks more like a forest. Of course, it's pretty, but we also want our little saplings to grow into big trees so we have plenty of firewood. So I decided to come down today with the sickle blade. Now, I know the last time I used a sickle blade, people just had a fit. Why would you use a sickle blade? We have all kinds of technology that you could use. Of course, with technology means you got to spend a lot of money. And Carolyn and I have decided that in our life, money, although very important to us, I need to explain this just real quick. Money is important to us, of course, but it's in the sense of savings account. So we make sure that we have plenty of money in case something serious goes wrong. We have a medical emergency, we need to replace the truck, you know, we damage something that's important to us. That kind of money is important to us. But as far as day-to-day spending money, it's not important to us, even if it means that I have to work a little harder on my own property instead of having to work harder for an employer. And I think that's where a lot of people miss the point. So many people say I'm so stingy with money, but I'm not stingy with money. I just don't make any. And that's by design. I say I don't make any. I don't make a lot because I want to work on my property. So spend less money means you have to make less money, which means you can spend more time on your property, making it usable for yourself. I think as a society, we are really gotten spoiled. I used to have a little homestead. I mean, it really wasn't a homestead. We lived in a village of 100 people. That's what it was called. It was a village. In the village, you had half-acre parcels, maybe an acre, up to an acre. Well, I think we had 3/4 of an acre. It wasn't a lot. It really wasn't. You know, we had a big house on it, big garage, so a lot of the space was taken. But we did a lot of backyard farming is what I was calling it at the time. We had chickens and sheep and goats, but I had to work pretty hard. And the muscles in my arms really grew in strength. I'm a small guy. My arms are like toothpicks. So any type of muscle formation on my arm is like, wow, yeah, I got a muscle on my arm. Once I gave up the backyard farm, I, of course, quickly lost the muscle mass in my arms. Well, now I've been back here. We've been here just, what, 3.5 months? My arm muscles are starting to grow back. And I don't feel like I've been working all that hard. I mean, I'm a lot older now than I used to be. I just take it a little bit at a time. I know when I got out here, I was criticized relentlessly how lazy I was, but it wasn't lazy. I was just out of shape. Again, I got spoiled. I'm a big history buff. And one of the things I am interested in is the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire. The Roman Republic had a constitution, had a senate, people voted, and it lasted for 500 years. But they were really technologically advanced. And so they had places where they could go and take a bath, running water, hot water, just all kinds of technology. They got so spoiled to the technology that they started wanting people to take care of them. Specifically, in this case, the Roman government. I don't want to get in a whole history lesson, but in the end, some guy promised everybody free wheat, and within a short period of time, it became the Roman Empire. I really attribute this to the people who got spoiled, and I wonder, will that ever happen to us? Will we get so spoiled that we'll decide, you know what, we want to be taken care of. We want the free wheat. And I've decided that's not what I want. I want to be independent. I want to do what I want. I can get up in the morning and work as hard as I want or as little as I want. There's always something to do here. For example, knocking down these weeds so Carolyn and I can go for a little walk. It's a shaded area. I mean, it's scorcherous heat today. I would say, what is it? It's probably 9 o'clock right now. And I would say it's at least in the 80s. And I'm sweating up a storm. I can take my time with it. I don't have to work hard. And I can do a little bit at a time. I can come back tomorrow morning if I want. But conversely, I don't have to at all. Of course, we live off grid, so we don't have a lot of electricity to get things. For example, if we wanted a freezer right now, we would probably have to get 2 more solar panels, definitely have to get another battery. So not only do we have to calculate the cost of the freezer, which is actually not that expensive, then you got another, what, $150 in solar panels, another $80 in a battery. Oh, we'd have to get a charge controller also. So there's another $80, $100. So we really have to watch the amount of electricity we use. Well, of course, we have an air conditioner. Well, we wouldn't be able to have a freezer and an air conditioner. So, you know, these things we have to balance out without spending a lot more money. But we only use the air conditioner during the hottest portion of the day. And unfortunately, we still don't have enough power to run it very long. We can run it about 4 hours during the day. And then I switch over to the generator for a couple hours, and then we shut it off. And of course, it gets pretty hot at night, but it's comfortable. We can deal with it. We open the windows up and we turn on the fan. I really hate winter. I mean, I can't stand winter. Winter is the worst time for me. I would just rather dig a hole and hibernate if I possibly could. But when I say that, I hear a lot of people say, I can't live without the air conditioner. I hate summer. Summer's terrible. Got to have the air conditioner. And I wonder about this. Fire, heat, has been around since the beginning of time. Human beings have had fire for most of their existence. And so heat, seems to me, is a very essential part of living, of being able to survive. You got to have heat. Now, air conditioner was invented, I think, in, what, 1902 or 1907, 1908, somewhere around there. But it wasn't really popular until after the Great Depression. So in the 50s, people started buying window air conditioners. And it was kind of the keep up with the Joneses thing. Really, the rich people had it. So what did the humans do until the air conditioner? They drank plenty of water, lemonade. And then in the 1970s, central air conditioning started becoming very popular. And then almost every home in America started getting it within over the next couple of decades. And so we've gotten spoiled to the air conditioning. But what are you going to do if the grid drops? But with heat, you can make heat one way or another. You can make heat. Whether you're burning cardboard boxes or bundles of paper, you can make heat. Heat is always there. Air conditioning isn't always there. So it's something to think about. How Americans have come so spoiled that we think that air conditioning is just a part of life now, but it's not. You can live without it. I know my grandpa, he was a carpenter. And he refused to have air conditioning in his house because he didn't want to get used to the air conditioning and then go outside and have to work on, you know, a building in the middle of summer, you know, 100-degree heat with 90% humidity, not be able to take it because he got used to the air conditioner. So I believe, just like my grandpa believed, it's not that you can't live without the air conditioner, it's you've gotten used to the air conditioner. And that's what I'm trying to suggest about this lifestyle, is it's very relaxing and very rewarding. Living off-grid, coming out and working, exercising, getting used to the heat, And hopefully I'll be able to get used to the cold also. I think I can. Build up some muscle strength, get in shape. Carolyn has a severe back injury, yet she comes out every day and works in the garden, or does laundry, or does wax weeds. I mean, she'll come out with the sling blade. She's trying to build strength up, but she doesn't overdo it. Like I don't overdo it. We work a while. I think coming out and actually exercising your body, exercising your mind is very rewarding. And I encourage everybody, and hopefully I can inspire everybody to get out of the air conditioning for a little bit, even if it's just for a couple hours a day, and pull some weeds. Thanks for watching.